Hello my young learners, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let's begin with today's topic, that is patterns for capital letters. तो अब हम कैपिटल लेटर्स को बनाना सीखेंगे, तो उसके लिए कुछ जरूरी पैटर्न्स होते हैं जो हमें फॉलो करने आने चाहिए, राइट? तो जल्दी से उन सभी पैटर्न्स के बारे में सीखते हैं, जिसमें कि है हमारी ट्रेसिंग लाइंस। अब हमें कुछ अलग अलग तरीके की लाइंस यहाँ पर दी हुई हैं जो हमें बनानी आनी चाहिए। तो जल्दी से उन्हें देखते हैं कि वो कौन सी लाइंस है और उन्हें हम कैसे इजीली बना सकते हैं। तो पहली है हमारी स्लीपिंग लाइंस, जो कि सिंपल है। हम इसी तरीके से अपनी स्लीपिंग लाइंस को बनाना सीख सकते हैं, करेक्ट। उसी के बाद आती हैं हमारी स्टैंडिंग लाइंस। स्टैंडिंग लाइंस हम इस तरीके से बनाएंगे। तो इसी तरीके से हम लोग स्टैंडिंग लाइंस को आसानी से बनाना सीख सकते हैं। अब उसी के बाद अगला पैटर्न जो हमें फॉलो करना है वो है जिगजैग। तो वंस अप एंड वंस डाउन, अप एंड 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 डाउन। एंड इन दिस वे अप एंड डाउन करते करते हम इसी जिगजैग पैटर्न को इजीली फॉलो कर सकते हैं। आफ्टर दैट, नाउ इट इज द ऑपोजिट ऑफ द अप एंड डाउन। इट इज डाउन एंड अप, डाउन अप, डाउन अप, डाउन अप, डाउन अप, डाउन अप, down, up, and so on. In the same pattern, you can follow the lines and create a very easy pattern for you. After that, now we have to rotate our pencil or our pen in this way, right? So this is the pattern. Now, so this is the same pattern as we have drawn upwards, but ये बिल्कुल उसका opposite है. Just like we were drawing it from upwards, we have to draw this pattern from the downwards, right? In the same way, you all can follow the same pattern to make this. So that was the topic for patterns. Now let's move ahead. Now the next lines that we have are the slanting lines. So let's draw them. So these slanting lines are from left to the right direction, and in the same way you can easily learn to draw the slanting lines. After that, the next lines, the next pattern is from right to the left. So in this way you can easily draw the slanting lines from right to left. After that, let's move to the next pattern, which is, first of all, draw a sleeping line, a standing line, again a sleeping line, and again a slanting line. And in the same pattern, you're going to follow sleeping, standing, sleeping, standing, sleeping, standing, sleeping, standing. So in the same way you can follow the lines and draw the pattern very easily. After that, you need to learn how you can rotate your pencil, how you can make a curve. So in this way, from the above line to the downward line, you are going to make a curve, just like this. So I hope this is very easy for you and you are easily able to learn it. Next is a circle. So in the same way, you are going to draw a circle like this to rotate your pencil, and you will easily able to draw a clear and neat circle. After that, the next that we have is how to make a double pattern, which is like this. It is just like 3. You can draw a 3 over here, and simply you will be able to rotate your pencil. Let's move ahead to the next thing. Okay, so here we are going to begin with. So here we are going to begin with our capital letters, the alphabets, and the first alphabet says A. So let's learn how to draw A. First of all, two slanting lines, that is one from left to right and the other one from right to left. So let's learn how to draw A first of all. So A stands for A for apple and A for aeroplane. So let's learn now how to make the formation of A. So from right to left, first of all we'll draw a slanting line from right to left, then a slanting line from left to right, and we will cut these lines with a sleeping line from the middle, and hence we are able to form A very easily. After that, let's practice how to make A. So, two slanting lines and then a sleeping line. A for apple. Again two slanting lines, a sleeping line, A for apple. A for apple. A for apple. And the last one, A for apple. So you have been given many more alphabets or many more dotted structures so that you can easily learn how to make such letters. Let's move ahead to the next one. So the next alphabet that we have is B. So let's learn now how to make B. So first of all, we are going to make a standing line. And after that standing line, we have to make two curves, that is 1 and 2. And in this way, we are easily able to form B for ball, right? So B stands for bag and boy. So let's read now. Let's learn how to make B. So one slanting line and then two curves. B for ball. Again, one standing line, then two curves, B for ball. One standing line, two curves with B for ball. One standing line, two curves, B for ball. One standing line, two curves, B for ball. So this way we learned how to make a B. Let's move ahead. So the next alphabet is C. So let's learn what the C stands for. C for clock and C for cow. So let's learn the formation of C. Just a single stroke and we have to make a curve like this which stands C for clock, right? So let's learn now how to make C. Just one curve like this, C for clock. 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 After that, the next alphabet that we have is D. Let's learn how to make D. So D stands for doll and dog. So let's learn the formation. A standing line and then the opposite curve of C, which makes a D. So let's practice D now. One standing line and the opposite curve of C. Standing line, opposite curve of C. Again one standing line, opposite curve of C. Again one standing line, opposite curve of C. Again a standing line and the opposite curve of C. That makes D for doll. Next, let's move ahead now. So the next alphabet that we have is E, and E stands for elephant and E for engine. So let's learn the formation quickly. A standing line and three sleeping strokes from that slanting line. So this makes E for elephant. Let's practice it now. So a standing line and 3 strokes, that makes E for elephant. A standing line, 3 strokes and E for elephant. A standing line, 3 strokes, that is E for elephant. A standing line, 3 strokes, E for elephant. Standing line, 3 strokes, E for elephant. And this is how we learned E for elephant. Let's move ahead now. So, the next letter that we have is F. So, let's read what this F stands for. F for fish and F for frog. So, let's read how to make F. A standing line and 2 sleeping lines. So, now let's practice F. 1 standing line and 2 sleeping lines. Standing lines, 2 sleeping lines. F for fish. F for fish. F for fish. Let's move ahead to the next alphabet. So, now let's see. G stands for grapes and giraffe. So, let's learn how to make G. So, first of all, we are going to make a curve like C. Then, a sleeping and standing lines are folded. So, let's practice it. A C and sleeping line, standing line. A curve like C, sleeping line, standing line. Once again, and we are easily able to make G. G for grapes. Once again, G for grapes. And this is how we easily learn to make G. Now let's move ahead. So, this was all about this topic. I hope you all enjoyed the video and learned something from this. So, thank you so much. Have a great day ahead and see you all very soon.